It's Tim Albright with AVNation with the road to CEDIA Expo. CEDIA Expo 2022 happens the 29th of September through October 1st. And with us to talk about NETGEAR and their booth in Dallas is Mr. John Henkel. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, Tim. Always good to see you. Happy to be talking about another show in person.
Absolutely in person this time around for the residential arm of the AV industry, CEDIA Expo. John, you guys are in 7008. What will we find from NETGEAR at this year's CEDIA Expo?
You will find a couple of new products, and I can't tell you exactly what yet. A press release will drop in a few weeks. Oh, no, a few days, I guess, before the show. But we have a couple of access points coming up. We know that the residential market needs some price margin, things like that. So our Pro AV goodness, our switches are there. We have a couple of new high-powered access points coming as well. And it's also a time to talk about kind of our rebranding of NETGEAR AV. And we're going to really start focusing on residential and commercial markets with a new brand, just NETGEAR AV. Simple enough.
Well, and talk about that for a second, because you over the past 10 years or so, the network really has become the center point of the home AV experience. And not just the home AV experience, the home security experience, the home lighting experience. And what are you guys bringing to that market and bringing to these dealers that will help them differentiate themselves, but also, educate themselves on how to get even more into the network and providing for their clients?
Yeah, great question. Everybody knows NETGEAR from years and years on the consumer side. And on the business side, for, like you said, about 10 years or so. Last several years, certainly in commercial AV, we've made our name in AV over IP stuff. For residential, that's been the path for the last several years as well. So companies are finding they need a network solution, be it wired, our network switches, or wireless, that actually works really well, and also something they can provide their customers. We also have some remote management tools called Insight that people may not know of, that you can then, do some management monitoring from the comfort of your home and not roll a truck every time that you don't need to for those customer installs, when you can reset a PoE, jack easily on the fly through our software. So those are the things we're helping the integrators come to market with to make sure they provide the right solutions, along with free network design assistance. We've done that for Pro AV for a while. We also have now a similar service for Wi-Fi design, Pro Wi-Fi design at netgear.com, just like Pro E-design. I'm going to confuse those, I know. Pro Wi-Fi design at netgear.com gets you a list of the product managers, engineering support. If you're having some trouble trying to figure out what you need and how to cover that space, we can do that for you and help you along the way.
All right, John, before we wrap up here, I do want you to kind of talk about that for a second, because the one thing that's interesting about your design assistance, regardless of whether it's Wi-Fi or the wired network, is the fact that these folks are global, meaning that it doesn't matter if it's 3 o'clock in the morning your time or 3 o'clock in the afternoon your time, somebody's going to get that email and get back to you.
Absolutely. We are a global company, so we have trained people in all parts of the world. And being an email address versus a phone call, it's much easier to respond if it's Laurent in Paris, or if it's, Simon in Asia or somewhere. We can answer your questions, figure out what you need quickly, because we know you're in the middle of something, pulling your hair out. It's happened to me. You can tell by looking at me. And you need to get that assistance quickly, and we're here to help you find that.
All right. John, we will find you in booth number 7008, but not everybody's going to go to the show. So if they're not going, how do they follow along with everything that NETGEAR AV will be talking about the week of CEDIA?
So there'll be lots of press right here on AVNation, of course, as well as others for sure. But you can reach out to me directly via LinkedIn. I'm pretty easy to find. Also, we're just unveiling a new residential part of our website. Not quite there yet, but netgear.com/residential should get you to that portion of the website that really is focusing on the CEDIA Expo market.
All right, very good. John Henkel from NETGEAR. Again, you can find them at 7008 at CEDIA Expo 2022, 29th of September through October 1st. For us, for AVNation, you can go by our website and follow along as we also head to CEDIA Expo, avnation.tv. That's avnation.tv.